Aaron Stratman over in Julian Arnold's corner. Trying Arnold corner. Kind of got that mixed together there.
15 seconds.
Trying to calm him down a little bit, as that energy is a big advantage for him. Sometimes it can be detrimental if there's a little too much negative. Missed it wide. Julian was hoping that would go wide, and he was correct.
2-8. Side out.
Not just with his energy, but with his game style, Julian can very much string together several points quickly. So comfortable 8-2 lead from Zane, but anything can happen. Got to continue to add on to that lead. And he does just that right there with a nice cross-court backhand, forcing the volley error from Julian Arnold. And now we sit at 9-2. Things slowly getting out of hand here.
Point.
Great serve there, setting everything up. Great restraint on pushing the ball up the line from Zane. Some real nice opportunities to go cross court, but the discipline of continuing to stay to that same spot and not going to the open court until he's looking to finish the point is excellent.
Side out.
Don't need to say it, but I'm going to anyway. It is go time for Julian. It's now or never. Well, that's a solid start to a possible comeback. See, he can turn that negative energy into positive energy. I know he can do that very quickly. Really good down the line volleys from Zane.
Point.
Calm, collected, controlled. Just
timeout receiver, 1 minute. Scores 12-3.
Professional going about his business. That's what it looks like to me right now. Timeout from Julian. Julian muttering under his breath, "This is embarrassing." I've felt the same way before, sir. I would definitely disagree with you being embarrassing, but sometimes it feels that way. Obviously not playing his best game, but far from embarrassing, sir.
Point.
Good lead from Zane after a tough full stretch volley from Julian, and this thing's a runaway train.
13-3. Side up.
I think Zane had a couple spots to go to there. Probably picked the wrong one. Sure he will remedy that
3-13
with his next opportunity.
Side up. (13-3).
not even close.
Point.
It's a high volley. So
14-3. Side up.
A little lazy on the footwork there from Zane, but he definitely has some wiggle room to play a loose shot or two.
14.
Julian
Side up.
calling his own shot out, just making sure everyone knows he missed it again.
14-3. Point game match.
And that is
Final
the
score,
match.
15-3.
I think it was definitely a
Thank you, gentlemen.
combination of Julian Arnold not playing his best, but you got to tip your cap to Zane. He did exactly what he needed to, made the shots he needed to, and did not give any freebies away. So fantastic job by him. Zane Navratil moving on in our bracket. We'll be right back with another match after a word from our sponsor. right, welcome back. Quick little turnaround here, guys. We have the exact same match that we just saw in the bracket anyway. So, as I mentioned, the winner of this match will have to play one more match to get into that bronze medal. So, the winner of this match will face off against Zane Navratil, and the winner of that match will play the loser of our current winner's bracket final going on Championship Court 1 between J.W. Johnson and Federico Staxrud. So we are very close to getting underway here. We have Yates Johnson and John Sincola. Yates Johnson just beating his brother 18-16 in the previous match. A very tight one with the family member there. So, as you remember also, John Sincola was unable to beat J.W. Johnson in our second men's semifinal, and so this will be his first draw of the first match of the opportunity bracket. So his first game to 15. So we will have one game to 15 here. The winner will play Zane Navratil in one game to 15, and then we will move on to our bronze medal match, which will be 2 out of 3 games later on in the evening.
All right, one game to 15. We'll switch ends with a 1-minute timeout at 8. Time in, 0-0.
You heard it, here we go. And a quick start for the Sincola spin serve. 1-0 John. 1 out of 2. Had Yates in a tough spot again with that fantastic depth on the serve. Trickles over. Yates will absolutely take that one. And a sloppy few first shots from the fellas. Often how the start of a match will go.
1-1. Side out.
Christmas come early.
1-1.
Great combo there. All set up from a nice deep serve and a short return. Yates has a very funny look on his face as he knows that was probably a winner had it gone over, but it did not.
1-2.
So he will be serving instead. There's that forehand kind of whippy, deceptive shot that both of the brothers have. Very hard to read, but cross court is definitely his favorite spot for that. Nice shot by John Sincola. Placement over power.
2-2. Side out.
Back-to-back volleys off of the net tape. A half-hearted apology there from Yates Johnson. Just great stabs from John. Unable to get his paddle out of the way for that last ball. Easy power from Yates Johnson.
Point.
Nice job of not allowing Sincola to get all the way to the kitchen line. Makes that third shot drive much easier to execute when your player is transitioning.
Side out.
I think he had a spot there too. Looking for the backhand up the line, but pushing it wide. Ball back to Sincola. 2 serving 4. That's a nice Dipperuski there from Sincola. Way to take a little bit off.
3-4.
Nice shot. I know I am not on the court, but I thought he was going inside in there. Very nice job to push it out wide again. Great deception with the shoulder turn.
4-4. Point.
Again, looking for that inside out. See if he sticks with that shot or
5-4.
changes up the pattern a little bit. Great return there from Yates Johnson.
4-5. Point.
Nice job there from Yates. Putting John in a situation where he kind of had to go for something a little extra.
Let's go.
John with the let's go. Full extension forehand volley just trickles over. He will take it.
Oh, it's so trash.
Point.
Yates saying so trash. Felt like that was an easy opportunity after a couple good gets.
6-5.
That's beautifully executed there. Inside out backhand drop volley. Very delicate touch there from Yates Johnson.
5-6.
A very effective shot in singles. Ooh, good
Side
try.
out.
Once again, seeing a player lose their footing. A lot of these players very comfortable sliding into their shots. Almost have to be at as a high level singles player.
6-5. Point.
So, I mean, a lot of junk on that serve. And as you notice, it's not terribly powerful, but the depth, the shape, and the
7-5.
spin is just really tough stuff.
Side out. 5-7. Side out. 7-5.
You can't do it twice, man.
Side out.
John exclaiming that he can't do it twice, but somehow he
5-7.
managed to. Wow, great
Side out.
coverage. Full stretch from Sincola to his forehand side, and then full stretch to his backhand side. Fantastic court coverage from the old man.
7-5.
Oh, wow, no
Side
love
out.
there. I playfully call Sincola the old man at 42 years of age, which is absolutely ancient
5-7.
in men's singles pro pickleball.
Side out. I do not have an angle to overrule that.
Yates questioning whether that ball was wide.
This way. No, this way. I don't have the angle to overrule. 7-5.
Oh, wow. Great court coverage
That's
from
8. 1 minute to
John
change ends.
Sincola. And I think that while he didn't have an unbelievable angle on the ATP, I think that he had a chance of ATP, and I don't blame Yates Johnson at all for covering that line. But at the last second, John Sincola jerks that ball back cross court. Very, very nice job by John. And he is rewarded with a side change. So serving at 8-5 in this match to get to the match to get to bronze. That's the kind of day it's been. Several hours of coverage here, but when you have a deep, talented bracket like we do in the men's pro singles, it's a long day and definitely a battle of attrition out there.
Seconds.
Yates staying pumped up over there, talking to himself a little bit on the baseline. Love to see him staying engaged, even though he is down 5-8.
Now I'm on the worst side.
Point. Nine, 5. Point.
Yates requesting a timeout after
Timeout.
two quick
10,
points.
5. Receiver timeout. 1 minute.
There you go. Let the referee say his bit. But yes, I think it's a good time for a timeout from Yates. Switching sides down 5-8, and then Johnson Cola getting 2 quick points to start the second half of this match. Vivian David making an appearance. Shout out to her. We got Neil Metarata and Rosie Rosenthal. I believe they are in the corner of Johnson Cola.
10-5.
10 serving 5. Here we go. Great first volley from Yates Johnson. Barking at himself to get it going here. Still very much in this thing.
5-10.
And that will help the situation with a beautiful whippy forehand past an outstretched Johnson Cola.
6-10. Yes, it was.
Confident out call from Johnson Cola and the referee.
10,
confirming.
6.
Nice job there. Easier said than done, but possible opportunity for St. Cole to go with a soft shot somewhere in that exchange. Decided to continue to rip away. Left one up for Yates to put away. Wow, nice job. I thought Yates made a mistake there, giving John something he can work with, but bailed himself out of a tough spot.
7-10. Side out.
He knows he made a mistake there. Not the easiest shot in the world, but that's his bread and butter. And he pushed it a little wide.
10-7.
Ooh, good look there. Fantastic dipper from Sincola, taking a little bit of pace off of the ball to go for that angle. Instead of hitting through the court, going for a little sharper angle.
7. Point.
Great inside outs from Johnson Cola. A little yeah for his confidence after that one.
12-7. Point.
Solid cat and mouse stuff there from Sincola.
Timeout receiver. Score 13-7.
Yates Johnson calling a timeout.
1 minute.
1 minute timeout with Johnson Cola serving at 13-7. His brother coming over for some words of wisdom, some encouragement. It's lonely out there sometimes in this game of singles. All of us that are tennis players know that, but pretty much the same situation in pickleball. Just me, myself, and I out there, so just a little, you know, Hunter doesn't have to be saying anything earth-shattering over in the corner, just a couple words, somebody there to bounce some ideas off of, or some strategy stuff, or maybe just some general pump up can go a long way.
Time in, 13-7. Side out.
Well, he's got the ball back.
7-13. Point.
Nice smooth shot there from Yates. I know he was assisted with the net tape, but I think it was going to be a good ball either way. Oh, goodness.
Side out.
How does that not creep over for him? I think it was a beautifully played shot. The inside-out backhand.
13-8. Point.
And usually when someone mutters about the wind, I'm not so sure that's the case, but I think that was absolutely the case in that situation. We have a crosswind across the court, and I think it was a reasonable leave by Yates Johnson, but the wind brought it right back. Wow, super tough match.
Game.
Really high quality stuff there.
15-8.
Nice shot making from both the fellas. Yates letting some frustration out, and I totally feel his pain there. Good run by him today. Nice job by Sincola moving forward. We'll be right back with another match after these words from our sponsors.
Sign that ball. Let me have it.
PPR is proud to be a partner with the APP Tour, which features 18 tournaments and more than $750,000 in prize money. Several PPR members play in APP tournaments throughout the year. Are you at least a 3.5 pickleball player? Then become certified to teach with PPR. Check out our website at www.pprpickleball.org. And as the saying goes, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So give us a call at 843-842-9777. We look forward to hearing from you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back in action here with our last match of the day on CC2. So currently on Championship Court 1, we have the women's bronze medal match. We have our current matchup on CC2, which is Johnson Cola versus Zane Navratil. And the winner of this match will play Federico Staxrud for our official last match of the day on Championship Court 1, the men's bronze medal. So these two gentlemen hitting it around a little bit, getting warmed up, very familiar with each other. Practice partners, have played in tournament competition several times as well. So they are very comfortable with each other's patterns, their shot selections, and things that they need to be doing to get their opponents out of their comfort zone. So it should very much be a chess match out here, and looking forward to see what the fellas have in store for us. 2 spin serves. I've seen both players have good success throughout the day with their spin serve, setting their points up nicely while serving. Could be the drive after the serve. It could be 2 or 3 shots down the line that they're getting benefit from the depth and the spin on their spin serves. So should neutralize each other in that regard, but it will be an absolute talking point throughout this match. Little referee switch here to put the sun at her back. And we are about to get underway in our last game to 15 of the day. Great return from Zane Navratil to start it off. Mumbling something under his breath, got a smile out of both of them. Two quick side outs. Like nothing happened. Johnson Cola serving. Missed wide by Zane Navratil on the return. Sincola striking first blood with the serve. Worked out fine for him. I think Sincola might have played an out ball during that point, but we will never know. Not terribly confident in the call, but for sure deep on the return from Zane. Quick 3-0 lead from Johnson Cola. Great first volley, second volley, third volley from Zane Navratil. Sincola with a decent look at a cross-court roller, unable to get underneath enough to lift it over the net. Friendly roll. Couple fortunate let chords for Sincola with a seemed like a heartfelt apology, but I'm not so sure. Missed it long. Oh, nice pressure from Zane. Several full stretch volleys from Johnson Cola. Was able to get quite a few back too, but sustained pressure from Zane too much at that point. Way to get exactly where he needed to be, Johnson Cola. There was a very small window for Zane to catch him transitioning, but that window closed very quickly. Nice movement from Sincola. Missed the volley. Zane throwing his head back, knowing that that was not the toughest volley to execute. 5 serving 1. Too good from John on the cross-court drive. Zane kind of waving at it, knowing he was not going to be able to get there. John had a little sliver of blue court to work with. A little frustrated with himself, saying, make it. You're not going to get that much court open too frequently. Got to take advantage when you do. Zane saying so bad. Almost looked like he has a side cramp in his abs somewhere, kind of under his rib cage, kind of poking at it. Feeling around over there. Hope that's not an issue moving forward. Yeah, kind of moving around a little bit from Zane. Yeah, it's too good. Seeing that throughout the day from John Sincola. His top spin volley from the kitchen line is very closely, looks very similar to his drop volley that he's been using on the backhand side, and he's had a ton of success pushing some deep with topspin and then dropping a few just over the net into the opponent's kitchen. Zane's still grabbing at his side there. Would really like to know exactly what's going on. Definitely hindering him in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, too good. Nice pressure there. Two very nice line inside out forehands, and then able to whip it cross court with the finishing shot. A little too much on his toss, and you heard, if you might not have heard, but Zane said catch the ball. You do not have to hit it when you make that toss. That's a little out of your strike zone. You can just catch that ball and spin it again. Sincola a little bit on his back foot there. I think he had the time to be stable and get his feet underneath him, but was unable to clean up that footwork. Cost him with an error. Two serving 7. Sincola saying right now, let's go, keeping that positive self-talk going. Nice depth on the spin serve from Sincola. Zane looking flat to start this race to 15, and not the game type that you want a slow start. But he has found himself in that situation. Let's see what he can do to dig out of it. When we resume play, John Sincola will be serving at 8-2 from the far end of the court. As I mentioned before, good buddies on and off the court here, practice partners, competitors. Not sure if they've ever teamed up for doubles, but I'm sure they have at some point. "15 seconds has been called. 8 serving 2, here we go. Nice neutralizing there from Zane Navratil. Sincola trying to jerk that ball cross court with a very sharp angle. Couldn't execute, net got in the way. Happens to the best of us. Wow, too good. Great court coverage there by Zane Navratil. Turned the defense into Austin into offense. I don't know what I was thinking there. End of the day for me. Stumbling over my words a little bit here, guys. I'll power through it, I promise. Looking for that slippery inside-out shot. Nice job there from Sincola. Zane in a weird spot coming forward, almost had to guess, kind of pick a side that Sincola was going to go to, and he picked incorrectly. Sincola exclaiming, "That is not good, that's your shot." Missed it long, had an opening up the line there. I think Sincola was leaning a little bit to his forehand side, thinking Zane would go cross court. So had some room to work with, just couldn't keep it in. Interesting, went with the fake backhand carve into the topspin roll. That was the Gabe Tardio special there. Yeah, he said it, not me. Zane Navratil referencing that is a layup, meaning it was given to him and he just couldn't keep it in. That ball hangs out on the net for about 3 seconds before falling short on Zane Navratil's side, and we have quite the lead here from John Sincola, serving at 10-3. Wow, nice hold there from Sincola. I believe the previous 2 times that he has been in the same body position, he has tried, either has or tried to pull that ball cross court. Great push up the line. Zane guessing incorrectly. I don't blame him for that. Nice volley from John Sincola. Really keeping the pressure on here. Zane Navratil pleading with himself to dig in. Let's go. That's a good start with the return error from Sincola. Lots of rotation on that ball from Zane Navratil. Lots of movement, lots of bite when that ball does hit the court. Yep, sometimes, as we talked about, sometimes those let cords hurt you and they help you as well. Gave himself a little more time to get back where he needed to be. Nice loose arm from Zane Navratil finishing. Talking about one of Zane Navratil's sponsor patches falling in the kitchen. A little heckling from Rafa Hewitt from the player tent. Got to respect that. That's the triple no from John Sincola. No, no, no. And Zane just kind of slowly creeping back in here at 5-11. So much depth on those previous shots. Made the backhand up the line volley an easy winner for Zane Navratil. Sincola dropping that paddle to the ground, letting our referee know that he would love a timeout, and I think it was a perfect time for that. It does look like Zane's about to lose that Duper tattoo on his right shoulder. Duper patch coming off. Lots of top-notch pros on the outer courts, sharpening up, warming up that doubles game. Let's see, we got Vivian David over there, Karen Carr, Simone Jargine, we got Robin Michelle, Susanna Barr, who is who of talented players out there. But back to the action at hand. Johnson Cola with a nice gift there to stop the bleeding. A missed passing shot from Zane Navratil. And he has the ball back, serving at 11-7. 11-6, I apologize. Just can't get off 11. Some unfortunate luck there with the clip off the tape. I think Zane did have that volley. Definitely a light vibe in this match. Some self-talk from the players to themselves, but anything back and forth between the boys has definitely been lighthearted. Nice carve there, nice soft touch from Zane Navratil. Sincola was there in plenty of time, but just the combination of spin moving away from him made that shot degree of difficulty very high. Ooh, the slice pass. Never seen it work before, but Navratil pulled it off somehow right there. Beautiful shot from Zane Navratil after a very deep return from Sincola. Able to create that angle and not have Sincola even get a paddle on the ball. Just a phenomenal shot from that position from Zane. Some really nice, can't tell. I'm blocked by the barrier. So what we're trying to say is we're no help. Big point there. Neil Medarata on the side saying, guess it was out. Zane wanting Medarata kicked out of the facility. I concur. Zane, get that man out of here. Good ball from Johnson Cola. Up the line on the pass. 14-9, match point. Wow, beautiful combination there from Johnson Cola. Really good match from the boys. Excellent stuff. So as we mentioned, guys, we are going to have that be our last match on Championship Court 2. We are going to, like I said, we have the women's bronze playing right now on CC1, and following that CC1 match of the women's bronze, we're going to have the men's bronze. Last match on CC2. Enjoyed being with you guys today. I'm going to jump in the booth for our last match and a half of the day on Championship Court 1. We will see you guys tomorrow. Adam, Mitch, and the crew out. See you guys next time.